guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, a lot of you has been in my DM, yes, on Instagram, and you've been calling me out. And to be very honest with you, even though some of you kind of misunderstood the whole situation, but I still appreciate the fact that you guys call me out when you feel like, isn't it, you're not getting it right. And this is about the whole Pere and Maria situation. So obviously I did a video earlier in the day and I really did not talk about that fact. And once again, I like to say that it was not deliberate at all. You know, isn't it now? Anything that is worth talking about, I always talk about it. So it was not really deliberate at all. And I realized some of you were pissed, so I'm sorry. The thing is, I really did not watch that part. Yes, guys, and I don't like talking about things I do not know. But thanks to you guys, I finally did watch the clip, and this is what I have to say about Perez's confession. Mind you, it was done during their games last night, and I think it was Jackie B that asked the question, which is, who do you think has gotten a finger action? You know what I mean. Okay, so two things were in my mind. Number one is either Pere. Okay, before I even say what's on my mind, I cannot for the life of me forget the circumstances that led to, Pere confessing the things he confessed about he and Maria. First he said it to was I think Michael, Emmanuel, and Yusef, if I'm not mistaken, at the dining table, unprovoked. Then he also called JMK and Angel aside and told them, I know he was not drunk, neither was he tipsy. He knew what he was doing. And then later on, he confronted Maria with it. Angel was there. It was a face-to-face and direct confrontation, which Maria denied several times. Okay, now having that in mind, that also brings me to the two things that I wanted to talk about, which I'll talk about now. Is either Pere is a big liar or a narcissistic person, because I do not understand how something did not happen between two people and one person is saying that it did happen to the point of confronting that person face to face. For me to confront somebody face to face, it means that I'm so sure that happened and you are just trying to play a fast one on me. So the way Pere went about it, it makes it almost believable that that happened. And also, Maria at that time did not really, even though she denied it, she did not really give us, I don't know how to put it, like it was not convincing enough, basically. And the fact that, he said it to her face makes it even more believable, like I said before. So it's either he's a very narcissistic person trying to make someone admit to what they did not do, trying to manipulate somebody, or he just doesn't want to talk about it again. Maybe this actually did happen, but because for the sake of the game and for the sake that, Maria is no longer in the house, he feels the need, or maybe he's missing her so much, or whatever reason he has, he feels the need to cover it up and not talk about it again. It's either of the two, but I'm not sure which one it is. All this will be we'll kind of have a clearer view of all these things when he comes out during his media rounds, because surely I know these people that are interviewing them, radio stations, TV stations, will surely ask that question. And it is in there, I am here waiting for it. And until then, I stick to, whatever. I'm just, indifferent. Basically, I'm just indifferent about it. Whether they did it or they did not do it. Pere is the only one in the right, condition to come out and let us know what it is. That is my own 2 cents about this. Now, moving on, guys. So Cross had his diary session, which I feel is one of the most interesting diary sessions. I always look forward to Cross's diary session every Wednesday and every Friday. And yes, if he's also up for eviction on Sundays. Yes, guys. So in his diary session, Big Brother asked him how he felt about the flowers. Mind you, he's not the only one that was asked this question. Jay Paul, Saskay, all of them were asked this question. But I decided to pick Cross's own because he's the one directly affected in all this. Okay, guys, so he said 2 things. He felt uncomfortable, and at the same time, he felt happy. Uncomfortable because, he's human. He likes this girl. And this another guy pulling up with flowers, basically. So he's allowed to feel that way. Number 2 reason why he's actually happy is because, he is Jay Paul's friend. Jay Paul, acted like a man, stepped onto the plate. It's not, according to him, it's not an easy feat to bear your feelings out in the open, and even though he feels that, according to him, that Sasuke is playing a very deep game, but if it's actually mutual, true love, true feelings, he wants them to go far. But if it's not, well, we'll wait and see. That is according to Cross. Now, number two thing I picked from what Cross said during his diary session has got to be Angel. Yes, he says, Angel is like, I'm going to use my own words, like layers. When you bring onions, or cabbage, she has layers and layers to her. She lives in her own world, but each week, he gets to understand her, and his understanding of her changes, his feelings for her changes each week. And he says that is not like a bad thing per se, but he has gotten more closer to Angel. He uses words like phenomenal, he uses beautiful, and cross Angel shippers. Are you happy with this newest development? Well, he says he wants a lasting friendship with Angel, that she is one person in the house that he wants, to have a lasting friendship with. And when people also asked him about people he felt had his back in the house, he mentioned Angel. In fact, this is his hierarchy: Angel, Jackie B, Queen, White Money, or use okay, sorry, Angel, Jackie B, Queen, Yusuf, White Money. Yes, guys, he feels like these five people actually will have his back in the house. Yes, that is what he said. Now, another interesting thing about his diary session today has got to be Pere. Yes, he has said, just like some of the housemates said, that Pere has grown on him. I mean, just like he has grown on me too. Yes, if you guys have noticed, like how I have gradually changed my feelings towards Pere, because I guess we kind of like understand him more now. Cross said that Pere is one of those housemates that has been grossly misunderstood, that he is, he can be somehow, he can be crazy, or maybe some other way, Pere, but actually he's a cool guy. That him being, in the same team with Pere for a very long time has actually made him believe that Pere is actually a nice guy. Okay, and he ended by telling Big Brother that executive lounge is important. Being in your house is important, but executive lounge is important. But he didn't actually use the word, but he actually wants, the executive lounge. Now, also, Angel's interest diary session, I'm just gonna pick where Big Brother asked, "Oh, who do you think will have your back?" And she said nobody. And she said she's not saying this out of a malicious place or out of spite or out of I've forgotten the word she used, but basically what I mean. And she said basically that's it. It's just that she feels she's not worthy to be loved. She feels she's not enough. My heart at that moment went out to her, guys. Like, I think I understand that feeling. If you've never been in a place where, how do I put it? If you've never been in a place where you feel undeserving of some certain things, you might not understand. But I think I've been there, I've overcome that, and I'm here now, and I can understand where she's coming from. In all these things, she kind of mentioned cross, but she's still not 100% sure, but she feels like, I mean, why would they love her that she's not deserving? But I love what Big Brother did before she left. Big Brother told her, you are enough, you are deserving, and you are worthy to be loved. Yes, guys. Another interesting, I didn't watch all the diary sessions. I'm just going to be picking some of the things I saw. Saskay's diary session. It looks as if Sasuke has developed a soft spot for Jay Paul. All cross case shippers, how are you all doing once again? Because I don't think this is looking good at all for you guys. Jay Paul, with his flowers, and Sasuke said that is the very first time a person of the opposite gender gave her flowers, and it means a lot, and for him going the extra mile to do that, that is quite cute. And she also says, even though she didn't want to be in any emotional attachment with anybody in the house, but the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Baby girl is small, she's that walls are falling down. I remember those walls are built, but they look coming down. Yeah, that's basically what Beyonce meant in that song. Okay, guys. Now, away from that, she also talked about the people she thought had her back. I was surprised she did not call Cross. I mean, Cross is a great guy, even though I don't know, maybe it has changed. Well, she called Angel and Jay Paul. Angel, I mean, due to the whole Kindness Wednesday conversation that they had, she felt like, okay, Angel is a more outgoing, version of her, and she's a more sober version of Angel. And she also said Jay Paul. Obviously, we know the reason. Yes, guys, these are some of the interesting things I picked out from some of the diary sessions I saw today. Yes, guys. So do you share the same uh opinions about Pere? Has Pere changed in your eyes, just like Cross said, or just like I'm telling you, has Pere in any way improved? The Pere you knew from the first 3 weeks in the house, is this the same Pere you are seeing in the house right now? Let me know in the comment section. So I'm gonna leave you guys with some clips from the live stream that Boma did this evening, where he claimed, just like Tega claimed, nothing aside from kissing happened between him and Tega. Let me know what you feel or what you think about that clip after watching. Thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead. Bye, guys.
You guys know I was there for 6 weeks. I went into the house as the #1 contestant. We're still great. We're grateful for that moment. And yeah, the second week I won the head of house. It was all amazing. From then on, we're having fun. And I went into the house for sure, strategically. I went in. I definitely didn't want to have no relationship while I was in the house. I just wanted to focus on the game. I wanted to focus on the game directly. And yeah, so along the line, things went wrong but we didn't even know things went wrong. It was when we came outside, we found out that, man, things have gone wrong. Like, professionally, I'm an actor, and majority of what I did in there, I've done it on set before. I've even gotten paid for some of those, some of those things I've done. I've played love interest, I've played all kinds of scenes, so I didn't know that people were going to be offended. And I didn't have no sex with no one. I didn't have no sex with Tega. People have been asking me, do you have sex? There was no sex at all. There was no sex. I needed you guys to hear me out that there was no sex. And yeah, maybe we pushed it a little too far. Now we know, like, one thing I want to tell you guys is the house. When you're in the house, you're in a different world. Like, you don't even understand. There's no how to explain it. Someone said it was like pregnancy. Like, if you never get belly before, know how if you take explain out to person. So for sure, man, the house just has and there was pressure. You didn't want to think about what people were thinking outside. You just wanted to focus on the house. You wanted to focus on your immediate environment, which is the only way you can play the game. And as you guys can see, man, I was there for 6 weeks. I didn't have a single nomination. So everything I did pretty much, worked out. It worked out till, the other stuff happened and things didn't go the way we were supposed to go. But for sure, it didn't come from a malicious place. I wasn't trying to disrespect anyone's family. I definitely wasn't trying to disrespect anyone's relationship, because the house is, the house is different. The vibe in the house, you don't have no internet, there's no TV, you don't have a phone, you don't know what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, you don't know nothing. But at the end of the day, it's showbiz. But it's a game, firstly. It's a game because there's money to be won. There are prizes to be won. People think reality, because it's called a reality TV, you bring, because it's reality TV, people think because it's reality TV, you bring all your reality to the TV. That's not what it is, man. Sometimes you just, sometimes you just want to find ways to survive. You're constantly living like every day is your last day and stuff. Every day is your last day, and it's tough, man. It's tougher than what you guys think it is. That's why when we come outside, we have to do psych evaluation. Even before you go in, you have to do psych evaluation. Like, it's really tough, man. It's definitely tough. It's not